Hello everyone and welcome to Retail Archaeology. Today we'll be taking a quick look at my local GameStop, which is closing, and also discussing just what in the hell is going on with their stock lately. Like a lot of people predicted, GameStop has started closing several more stores now that the holiday season is over, and unfortunately my local GameStop is one of those stores. Mark and I stopped by to see if there was anything worth, picking up during the clearance sale. Now, if you've watched the financial news at all recently, everything has been just non-stop.
GameStop.
GameStop. GameStop. GameStop. GameStop. GameStop.
GameStop. GameStop.
Right.
GameStop.
And the news has been like that for good reason. GameStop stock has gone absolutely out of control. Now, if you're wondering why, let me just give you a brief rundown of what I understand the situation is, because I'm not a stock expert, but this is just what I've read and what people smarter than me have told me. So basically what's going on is a bunch of hedge funds got together and decided that they were going to short GameStop. And what that means is, for some reason, and I don't understand why this is legal, they're able to borrow shares of a stock and then immediately sell it. And then at a predetermined time, they have to pay off that loan. And their hope is that when they buy that stock, that they're able to wreck the company enough as far as saying bad things about it, manipulating the media, things like that, that they can drive that stock price down. Because when they have to eventually repay that loan, they have to repay it at what the stock is currently trading at. So if they can get it to take a dive, they can make a bunch of money. Big hedge funds have been doing this for years, and most recently they've been doing it with Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, and GameStop. Well, a group of investors on Reddit realized that a lot of big hedge funds had really shorted GameStop stock, and they realized if they got a bunch of people to band together and buy the stock that it wouldn't tank. And that's exactly what happened. Unfortunately for those hedge funds, GameStop stock has risen to insane prices. And with those loans coming up due, they're going to have to pay the going rate for the GameStop price, which is already starting to bankrupt several big hedge funds. And the irony in all of this is that GameStop is still actively closing stores. Just because their stock price has skyrocketed doesn't mean that the company is saved. I know a lot of people don't like GameStop, but I really did like my local store. I bought quite a few things here over the years. And look at how much dust is on these old PlayStation Classic controllers. A lot of the people who have been doing the investing, the Redditors that have been causing all of the havoc, has said that GameStop is where they're drawing the line as far as these hedge funds, destroying companies for profit. Like I said, a lot of people have a problem with GameStop, but there are a lot of people that have fond memories of GameStop as well, and not every store is the same. Some stores have awful employees. I was very lucky that my GameStop had fantastic employees. I will say I have been having a good laugh at watching a lot of these vulture hedge funds get their comeuppance. It's been a long time coming. We've watched vulture capitalists and hedge funds destroy so many companies over the years just for profit. They did it with Toys R Us. Kind of happened with Sears. It's kind of still happening with Sears. With no regard to the employees or the history or anything of the company at all. It's just, come in, wreck the place, and make some money. And maybe now that a large group of people have gotten together and managed to screw those people over, they'll think twice about doing it again. Of course, the casino could also change the rules to protect those people as well, which kind of seems like it's happening. I have seen news recently with apps like Robinhood and stuff suspending trading on stocks like GameStop and AMC, so we'll have to see if that sticks. I don't understand how that's legal. Of course, I don't understand how a lot of the things that go on in the stock market are legal. I did a video on GameStop not too long ago covering them in depth, and a lot of what I predicted for them was doom and gloom. There was no way I could have predicted that their stock price would have even gone over $100, let alone to the prices that it's going for now. Now, of course, I wasn't going to leave a GameStop liquidation sale without at least picking up a few things. So let's go ahead and head on out of my local GameStop for what may be the last time for me and take a look at the couple of things that I picked up. So the first thing I grabbed was this Cowboy Bebop t-shirt, and I got it for 50% off that price. I'm a huge fan of Cowboy Bebop, and they never have my size shirts at GameStop, so I had to grab this. And then remember those dusty PlayStation 1 Classic controllers? I grabbed 2 of them. Man, that is a lot of dust. Those were sitting around for a while. I don't have a PlayStation Classic, but I grabbed these in the hope that they would work like on the PC or with my Raspberry Pi, and they do. I opened one of them up and tested it out, and it worked perfectly fine. They also run off of two AA batteries, which I like, and I also like that the little USB dongle is kind of shaped like a PlayStation 1 memory card. The buttons and D-pad aren't terrible either, so these were more than worth the $3 a piece. I kind of wanted to do a little bit of archaeology on these and see just how many price labels there were, because I noticed there was multiple ones stacked up on top of each other. So let's peel this first one off. And we can see it was at one point was $11.97, then $7.97. And this one was a little bit harder to get off, but I was eventually able to separate it from the other label. So it went from $14.99 to $11.97, and then it looks like there's just one more clearance price tag, and then we can get to the original tag. Man, that one's really stuck on there. It must have been on there for a long time. There's the original price, $19.99. I think you can pick up one of the PS1 classic consoles for that much now. That's where we're going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this quick update on GameStop and their crazy stock situation. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on that, so let me know down in the comments below. I, for one, am pretty sad that my local GameStop is closing. It'll definitely be interesting seeing what the future holds for GameStop, though. As always, everyone, thanks for watching. Want to see your name here? Head on over to patreon.com/retailarchaeology to find out how you can help support the channel. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out my update video on GameStop. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons, and also make sure to follow at the social media links down there, because that's the best way to keep up with what's going on with the channel.